Had a call today. They were separated in 2018, and husband was deported to Mexico at that time. So I'm assuming that that's the reason for the separation. No assets, no debts, or kids. And they asked if we can handle their divorce. And as with most of my answers, my first question is, are you guys amicable? Will your spouse participate, cooperate, and sign documents? Because that is the whole ball game, is what I told her. If the answer is yes, they'll sign off and participate and cooperate, then it's a no-brainer. It doesn't matter where you live, in what country. I've talked about this extensively, and how ways to do these things, especially if they're out of country, making them the petitioner because of the notary issue. We've had clients in almost, I'll not say every country, that wouldn't make sense, but Canada, Mexico, Philippines. Trying to think what other countries we've had people in, but it makes no difference. They have email access. They can, if it's LA County like this one is, we can do electronic signatures on everything, which makes it nice. The notary issue really has become an issue where people have filed before they've hired me, and they were the ones to file because they were living in California. And that's become an issue because the notary, in some cases, we were able to get through it with a default without an agreement and didn't need the respondent's signature. In other cases, they did go to the actual consulate, like with the guy in Canada last month, to go get the notary. It's just a pain in the butt is all. It's not the end of the world, but that's where you have to go and get your notary, is at the consulate. But when you start with me from scratch, like the lady that we spoke today with her husband in Mexico, generally I would make him the petitioner, and we would, that way he doesn't have to get the notary and have the notary issue. But in their case, they had no assets, no debts, no kids, and they were married less than 10 years. So we're just going to do a summary dissolution, which does not require a notary from either party. And I think that's one of the benefits in using me, is structuring how we handle your divorce case, because there's many different paths that we can go. And the path I send you down, or we go down for you in your divorce process, was dependent upon your exact situation and scenario.